This is a Hawker Hunter Mark 6, my first squadron aircraft I ever worked on. Great memories and a wonderful machine. I came here as a senior aircraftman, just finished my mechanics course, and this was my first squadron posting, and then I was trained as a fitter and went off to do 6 months training as a fitter to fix aircraft, and came back and finished my tour here until the squadron closed. We all marched off to London and did a parade in Clements Danes, and we had parades here, and it was very sad to be moved from here because it was such a good unit. One day we were fog bound, and the aircrew came in and helped clean the aircraft, which I've never seen anywhere else before. All the pilots came in and cleaned the aircraft. We used to sit down on the bottom of the runway on the ORP, the Operational Readiness Pan, sit there for hours and hours and hours with them all plugged in, waiting for them to be launched against whatever threat might come our way. I remember one exercise, we were down there for something like 96 hours on the end of the runway, waiting to be launched. All you had to do, really, was top up the oxygen from time to time, because the aircrew would be sitting there, possibly breathing a bit of oxygen to keep themselves feeling very, very top-notch. That's the way it was. It was a good machine. Of course, we lived over the other side of the unit, over the road, which we used to be marched across, left, right, to work, and back again at lunchtime, and back again for the afternoon session, and back at night. And it was considered the dumb thing because the road is so darn busy. I remember queuing in the Airman's Mess for food, and one of the most popular items on the menu was black pudding. I don't know why, but there was an awful lot of black pudding in that mess. But the food was okay, nothing special, but we all survived on it. I remember coming in this hangar as a young lad, awe-inspired, because I'd never seen anything like it, built in the First World War, and still going and looking good. It's wonderful. I think the most important thing about Duxford is that it's a flying museum. It's not just a museum. Museums are static things, but this isn't. This is a flying museum, and that is so important for the younger generation to see what all this hardware can do. Well, it's been a long time since I had the privilege of touching one of these machines, and I'm honoured to be here today to do it. And of course, even after all these years, 50 plus years, it's the same. It hasn't changed, and it's in remarkable condition, and thanks to the work that the museum have done here. As soon as I come through those front gates, I've gone back, how many years? 50 plus years, because it hasn't changed really, and it's great to see.